Something really important is happening in the Toronto market right now. Appraisals, they're coming in lower. And it's not random, my friends. In the GTA, prices are down roughly 6 to 8% over the past year. But that's not the full story. If you go back to the peak in 2022, we're actually closer to like 20 to 25% in some segments, especially condos. So yes, we're in a market correction. But here's the real issue. The market corrected faster than people's expectations. And this is where appraisals come in. Because when a bank looks at your property, they're not just asking what you think it's worth. No, they're asking, what can this property sell for either in the next 30, 60, or 90 days? That's it. Not what you paid, not what you renovated, not what your neighbor told you. Just what the market will support at the moment. And the reason why values have shifted comes down to one thing: interest rates. When rates go up, buyers qualify for less, affordability drops, and demand weakens. And when demand weakens, prices, they adjust. And that's what we call the policy change. Central bank, rates, affordability, prices, appraisals. So what we're seeing right now is this disconnect. Sellers are anchored into their old prices and buyers are limited by new affordability. And the bank, it's kind of sitting somewhere in the middle saying, what is this worth today? And that's why deals are actually falling apart. Refinances are coming in short, and appraisals are definitely surprising a lot of people. There are always three values in real estate: the homeowner's value, the realtor's value, and then the bank's value. And right now, those three numbers are definitely not the same. So if you're buying, refinancing, or even thinking about renovating, then you need to understand how the bank sees your property, not just how you see it. Because that number, it determines everything on how the deal's going to go. And I break this down for you when you're ready to do those numbers and make sure that it's entirely realistic as opposed to trying to sell you a bill of goods. So as always, my name's Michelle Brienza. I've been doing this for almost 3 decades now. And every week, I try to break down some of the important things that you really need to know about in regards to your financing. Sometimes it's in regards to how policy impacts your mortgages, but sometimes we need to know things that are actually happening in the real world. And appraisals, you go into neighborhoods like this one here, where renovations are being done. You need to know the numbers, you need to know the math. So if you enjoy this information, hit a like, subscribe. I do this every single week. And if you know somebody who is thinking about renovating or doing construction, then I'm your girl, because I've done 7 properties personally. And I don't share that very often with a lot of people. But when I sit with my clients and they're telling me what it is that they want to do, I can actually, have a real conversation. So that's it for this week. Have yourselves a great week, and until next week, be well.